This is Witchspace News for Friday the 16th of November 2018. I'm Commander Burr. In this week's news, Speedbowl 2 is a thing that's going to happen. New ships are released onto the beta test on PC. Frontier announce a new negative system state coming to Q4. And I'll have this week's Thargoid Report. Commanders Primetime Casual and Halo Jones have announced that the hugely successful Speedbowl tournament from last year is to get a sequel this year between the 8th and 9th of December. If you're unfamiliar with what speedbowling is, then let me summarise by saying that speedbowling utilises the physics in Elite Dangerous in combination with a high gravity world to produce hypersonic, non-frameshift drive assisted normal space flight. Speeds achieved are typically well in excess of 3,000 meters per second. Yes, really. The tournament requires participants to start their run at an altitude of 200 kilometers and between 1400 and 1600 kilometers away from the Bombelli Prospect Spaceport in the system GCRV 52424 on planet A4. Then, once in that position, all you need to do is disable flight assist, which immediately puts you into freefall hilariously. Jam the throttle forward, boost forward and thrust upwards. The combined effect of all these forces is that your ship rapidly starts to accelerate to hypersonic speeds. All you'll need to do then to qualify is pass the tower of Bombelli Prospect at no higher than 1000 meters. The aim is to achieve the highest possible speed when passing the Bombelli Prospect towers and then survive the deceleration to 0 meters per second. Rapid planetary assisted explosive decelerations will disqualify your entry and you'll need to take another run at it. So fly over a busy spaceport at hypersonic speeds at less than 1000 meters altitude and decelerate to 0 meters per second and survive. Easy. The great thing about this competition is that there are practically no barriers to entry. Any ship can achieve the speeds required, even the stock Sidewinder. No engineering or special modules are required, and Bombelli Prospect is right near Sol in the bubble, just over 100 light years away from our home planet. If you want more information, there's a link in the description to the official forum post detailing the rules and also a link to the official Speedbowl 2 Discord channel. I'll be following the event very closely here on this channel and will bring you more on the event very soon, so watch this space. The two new ships coming to Q4, the Krait Phantom and the Mamba, have been released onto the beta servers for PC commanders at least to test and play about with. I can't speak from any personal experience with them at the moment, but I'm hearing that the Krait Phantom is shaping up to be a viable explorer with engineered jump distances in excess of 60 to 70 light years possible. That's not something I'd personally expected from that ship, so I was quite pleased to hear that. The Mamba is currently running very hot on the beta servers, but Frontier did say on last night's live stream that they are aware of the Mamba's heat signature issues and are addressing it. This is after all what beta tests are for, so that was really good to hear. Whilst I'm on the subject of last night's live stream, Frontier made a surprise announcement during the stream. Another new feature is coming to Q4, and that feature is a brand new system state that I suspect speaks volumes about where the game is about to go narratively. Thargoid Incursion is being introduced as a possible negative system state. There's a forum post from the team that details exactly how the new system will work, but the short version is essentially that the bugs will attack a system. If enough scouts and interceptors are not killed in that system during the attack, then it will enter the incursion state. While the system remains in this state, it's possible for one station a week in that system to be damaged by the Thargoids. Thargoid combat zones will also pop up in the system where players can engage waves of Thargoids. The incursion state will last indefinitely until players remove it, and the state can be removed by frankly killing loads of the bleeders. The exact amount of kills needed varies from system to system. I'm just going to say this now. War is coming, boys and girls. I'm predicting a very, very green Christmas this year. And whilst I have your attention, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I wouldn't invest any real estate on or around Earth if I were you, just saying. Testing of the new Thargoid based system will begin on the beta servers next week, and the system state mechanics will be subject to a live stream this coming Thursday. That's the 22nd, I think. And whilst we're on the subject of Thargies, here's this week's Thargoid Report. As always, this information is gleaned from the excellent weekly thread from Burton Simmons on Reddit. Last week, Dulerce, Thargoids and Oraon were targeted by the Thargoids. Thargoids survived, but rescue operations are now underway in the Oraon and Dulerce systems. As a result, basic medicines will fetch a good price at the affected stations and slightly less at the rescue ship parked nearby. There will also be evacuees looking to get off of the burning stations, and they will pay for a seat on an economy class cabin with both credits and materials. Regular viewers will know I've done a fair bit of this stuff before. Do give it a try if you're able, it's great fun. If you are going, bring all the heat sinks. Links to my videos on this stuff will be in the description. You'll also be able to get missions from the nearby rescue ship to go and scoop up floating debris from the stations. That's also huge fun. Systems identified by Canon as under threat this week are ROS 129, HR 3499 and LHS 6187. If you're looking for other commanders to wing up and get in a scrap with, then there's links to the Hive's Discord server and also the Discord server for the AXI. As I've stated before, you don't generally need anything special to take out the scouts, but the entry level anti-Xeno weaponry requires no unlocking and it really helps. Taking out scouts is a great way to get your combat rank up, as the scouts count as elite ranked ships. If you are heading out there, I'd recommend you take decontamination limpets, and as always commanders, pick your fights with care. If you're looking to haul goods and help with the clear up operations from previous attacks, then there's still loads to do. Operation Ida, linked in the description below, will have you covered in that regard. And as always, everything I've talked about on today's show will be linked in the description below. That's it for this news update. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you enjoy my videos, do remember to hit the subscribe button and also give the video a thumbs up. That stuff really helps the channel. You can also hit the little bell notification to get an alert as soon as I upload a new video. I'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, 07 commanders, follow the greens on the way out and do keep clear of the toast rack. I very much look forward to seeing you next time.